Hi students, welcome to another tutorials videos. Today we're going to be working on finding measures of complementary, supplementary, vertical, and adjacent angles. So let's review those really quick. So for complementary, the relationship is angle A plus angle B equals to 90 degrees, right? So that's the total measure of the complementary angles. Okay, for supplementary, we have angle A plus angle B equals to 180 degrees. Okay, for vertical, the two vertical angles are equal to each other. So angle A would equal to angle B. Okay, so that's the relationship. And then finally for adjacent is a little bit more complicated because adjacent are two angles that are next to each other. So there's some, so if you add them together, it equals to the total, right? So the relationship is angle A plus angle B, or maybe there are more than two angles, but the total will be equal to the sum. So whatever the total is, right? It's not necessarily 90 or 180. It could be 237. Who knows, right? But whatever the total is, angle A and angle B will add to equal that. So I'm going to leave this relationship on for now, and we'll work on some problems using that. Okay, after that I will take it away. Okay, so first you have to identify what relationship they have and then use the relationship to set up your equation and solve the problems. Okay, all right, here we're looking for Q, and we're given 80 degrees here. Okay, well, if you notice, these two angles are opposite of each other. By definition, they are vertical angles. So vertical angles have congruent relationship. So we're going to set them equal, which means angle Q is going to be 80 degrees as well. So submit. So that one's easy. All right, this one, notice the little right angle right here, right? That right angle indicates that they are complementary. Complementary means they add to 90 degrees. So we already have 27, right? So we're going to set up that relationship that says 27 plus R would equal to 90. Okay, would equal to 90. Well, we don't know what R is. Well, to solve this equation, all we have to do is subtract 27 from 90, right? So you can either do this in your head, if you can subtract it in your head, or you can go to your calculator and do 90 minus 27, okay? And that's going to equal to 63. So you go over here and you type in 63 for your answer. 63. Submit. Okay. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. So here is here is an example of adjacent angles. Okay, because they're just next to each other, and they make up this angle D. Right. We don't know if it's 90 or 180, but we know that these two add together will equal to angle D. So our relationship would be what? Angle A, which is 44, plus angle B, which is 28, would equal to the total, which is angle D, right? So that's the relationship. And then you can go to your calculator and you can start adding them, right? 28. And that's going to give you 72. So the total here is 72. So we're going to go over here and we're going to type in 72 for our answers box. Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Delete that. Delete that. Let's see. What are we looking for? We are looking for complementary, and we are given 79. So this is the complementary relationship here. We know we already have 79. Okay. And we're missing angle B. Oops. We're missing angle B plus angle B. So let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Let me type it so that it's actually neater. We already have 79. And we're going to add angle B to that, which is the missing one. And we have a complementary relationship. That means we're going to get 90 degrees. So to find angle B, all you have to do is subtract 79 away from 90. So we take 79 and we subtract 79. I mean, not 79, 90. Subtract 79. And you're going to get 11. So 11 is our answer for the missing angle. 11 degrees. Submit. Okay. This one is supplementary. Oh, I just deleted that. Sorry about that. I just want to delete this right here. I don't want to delete everything. I want to delete that. Okay. So we're given one angle. We're given 168, and the measure of it's supplementary. Supplementary means they add to 180, right? So what this is saying is if you have one angle, 168 degrees, and then you add to another angle that you don't know, the total is 180. So what are you missing? Well, to find out what you're missing, you go to your calculator and you do 180 minus 168, and that's what you're missing. You're missing 12 degrees. So I'm missing 12 degrees. The other angle is 12 degrees. Okay. All right, let's skip a little bit here. After this one, I will skip. So this is 90 degrees, right? So 90 minus 32. That's what you want to do because the total is 90, right? 90 minus 32, I believe it is 58. 58, yep. Submit. Okay, nice job. All right, this one, okay, and here's the one thing you need to know about supplementary. Supplementary also mean linear pair. So I'm going to type it over here so that you guys can see that. Supplementary is also known as linear pair. It means there's a pair of angles that make up a line. Okay, let me clear this. It's a pair of angles that make up a line. A pair of angles that make up a line. Here we go. That's a line, right? So what am I missing over here from 180? Well, to find that, you're gonna go and you do 180, and you take away what you already have, 151, and you are missing 29 degrees, right? So I'm missing 29 degrees. Is my other angle. Okay, submit. Super. Okay. Okay, this one is a little different. They give you the total, which is 78.3, and you are missing one of them. You're missing a smaller one. So this is when you do subtraction, right? So what you do is you set up this relationship here. You have angle A that's missing, or you can say angle H, plus 50.7, and that's going to give you the total of 78.3. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to solve for h. So if you solve for h, you're going to move this over here by subtracting 50.7, right? You're subtracting 50.7. So you go to your calculator and you do 78.3 minus 50.7. And what you're missing is 27.6. So you go to your calculator, not calculator, your answer, and you do 27.6. I think that's what it was. God, I have short-term memory loss. 27.6. Okay, good. So submit. Yay. Okay. Let's skip this. Let's jump level. Okay, we're in the 80. I'm going to do 180 problems, and then I'm going to skip to the 90s and see what kind of problems we get, right? Let's clear this out. Okay. Oh, I accidentally did that. Okay, no, you know what? Let's just leave that. There you go. Okay. This right here are all linear pair. Well, kind of. They all make a line, so they make 180. So what are we missing? Well, to find what we're missing, we're gonna take the total. The total is 180 supplementary, right? Supplementary, and we're gonna subtract what we already have, right? So we're gonna go to the calculator and we do 180, and we subtract what we already have, which is 59, and then we subtract again 90, and we say, what are we missing? We're missing 31 degrees here. So we're going to go to our calculator, to our answer calculator, and we're going to put in 31 degrees. 31 degrees. Okay. Submit. Awesome. All right. Do you guys want to skip to the challenge zone? Let's skip to the challenge zone. There we go. We are in the challenge zone. Let's see how challenging it is. Oh, it's not really challenging. It's the same concept. This is 180. So we subtract this and we subtract this from 180, and then we will get this missing angle, right? The only thing that's different about this is their decimal number. So we start with the total, 180, and we subtract what we have, which is 78. I mean, not 78, 79. Yeah, 79. I said 78. 79.8. And then we subtract 62.2. Enter. What are we missing? We're missing 38 degrees. So I'm going to go over here and type in 38 degrees. Okay. All right, and so now it's not a picture, but it's a description. And I'm sure there's some keywords that we have to know here. One angle is 24 times the measure of its complementary. So one angle is 24 times the other angle, times the other angle. Well, the other angle, let's say y. Okay, so this is my angle x equals 24 times the other angle, which is angle y, right? So the complementary angle would be angle y. And then what is the measure? Well, and complementary means 90, right? So here we're going to be using this relationship, okay? And we're going to set up the equation. So angle A would be x. Well, angle A is x, but x is 24y. Plus angle B is y, equals 90. Okay, so I'm pretty much using the complementary relationship here. Angle A, which is x, 24 times y, right? 24 times y. And so I'm going to solve this equation. I get 25y equals 90, right? And so I'm going to take 90 and I'm going to divide by 25. So 90 divide by 25. And so my y angle is 3.6. So y equals 3.6. Oops, I'm not typing that in here. I'm going to type it in here. Y equals, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to do y equals 3.6, right? Y is equal to 3.6. So one of the angle, I'm going to type in my answer here. One of the angle is 3.6. And the other angle, well, the other angle is 24 times that. So what is 24 times that? 24 times 3.6 is equal to 86.4, right? 86.4. And as you can tell, if you add them both together, they will be 90 degrees, right? So 86.4 is the other angle. 86.4. And then submit. Awesome. Okay, so these are a little bit more challenging, right? Because of the fact that they are descriptions, and then you have to set up the equation and solve and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me delete this. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. We have this angle is equal to this angle, which means because they're vertical, right? So I'm going to set up the relationship real quick. But this angle over here is these two add together, right? These two add together. So that angle over there. So angle A, I'm using this relationship right here. I'm using this relationship, right? Angle A equals to angle B, okay? So what is angle A? Well, angle A is 41.4 plus J, okay? That's angle 1. And then angle B is 72.6, okay? So now to find J, all I have to do is subtract away the 41.4. So I go to my calculator and I do 72.6 minus 41.4, enter. but I got 31.2. 31.2 is the measure for angle J. So 31.2. I think I've lost internet, so one second. Okay, I think I'm back. 31.2. Let's hit submit. If it doesn't go through, that means I lost internet. And I think I'm going to stop after this problem anyway. Excellent. Okay, so we got it. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you try this, try to get to 100 and let me know how you're doing. If you need help, again, send me your questions through email and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.